Hey Leo, welcome to your September 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from September 10th until the 16th. I kind of forgot the date. That's why I was like, you can kind of see my eyes looking around. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here, Leo, and let's take a look here. What's going on with the Lions here? Ace of Cups here, Seven of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups, and then you pull the Page of Pentacles. All right, Ace of Cups is the overall energy here. Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love. Also, the dove on the Ace of Cups represents peace, serenity, and grace. And I think overall, that's what you're trying to, that's the main focus here for you for the week. You know, the Ace of Cups, it could go both ways, right? It could be that it is coming in, or it could be that there's an emphasis on it, like needing to fill up your own cup, needing to find that sense of fulfillment and joy and peace and serenity. But the opportunity is here this week as well, though, with the Ace of Cups to be able to have that. So I think overall, this Ace of Cups, I do pick up with the rest of the cards here that this is more peace and serenity and grace, or just an energy of comfort coming in here for you. I'm also, too, I see you being more grateful this week, or just finding things or sensing things or feeling things, like connected things more deeper here. And this is a good read. I mean, we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to pull your Oracle cards later, but I like that this Ace of Cups is here for the overall energy. Seven of Wands is in your current energy at this time. Seven of Wands is you, Leo. It's Mars and Leo. I think you're very much in your Leo energy. Seven of Wands is when we take a stand, right? And we stand up for what it is that we believe in, and we allow ourselves to take action. Because Leo, for you, it's all about being your own confident authority, right? And expressing yourself, having fun. Right, and also Leo deals with being a leader, and so it's like taking the lead, taking the initiative here. Seven of Wands, like you're taking a stand here. You're going for what it is that you want, or you're continuing on with what you've been doing here, and you're not going to back down. You're going to keep on doing what it is that you're going to keep on pursuing here, what it is that you want to pursue. You have the Knight of Cups here in the challenge position. And by the way, I see you getting some good results here with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. It does seem to me like something here is developing here this week in a good positive way. It's interesting, you don't have any major arcana, so this is like, you know, you just have all minor arcana here. So I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy here this week for you, but we'll see. I'm going to have to clarify. But you do have the Knight of Cups here in the challenge. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is, he's always after his objects of affections, and I think for you at this time, Leo, it's like you're really wanting to continue on moving in the direction of what it is that you emotionally want to experience, or something that you envision for yourself, some type of dream, or like I said, vision here that you have for yourself. It's in the challenge. It's like you want to be able to pursue what your heart wants. The Nine of Cups is saying to do it, right? Nine of Cups as advice is surrendering, letting go, and believing in yourself, and believing that good things can happen, right? But also too, by understanding that, because sometimes we think, because the Nine of Cups can remind us that the moment is now. Like you don't have to wait. You know, you don't have to wait for anything to happen. It's like the moment is now, and all you have to do is just allow yourself, right? Just allow yourself to accept the moment and to accept the feeling of what it is that you want, and allow yourself to grow into it, expand into it. I always see the Nine of Cups as like the law of attraction card. It very much is wherever you're vibrating at emotionally is what you're going to attract. So like, let's just say, for instance, you're passionate, you're fired up, you want to pursue something, but there's a part of yourself that's afraid, or there's a part of yourself that's rejecting yourself, then you're gonna experience that in the outside world, feeling like, oh, the outside world's rejecting you. But if you're open, you know, you're loving life, you're loving other people, you're connecting, you're cooperating, you're choosing to enjoy things, then that's what you're gonna get reflected. So I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know that here. You pulled this Page of Pentacles here in the future position. There's something here that I see you applying effort toward, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles as well. It doesn't really surprise me that the Page of Pentacles is coming out, and it's been coming out a lot, and Pentacles just in general have been coming out a lot. I mean, we are in Virgo season, and Virgo does deal with the practical side of the intellect, to where it's like we're having to have a keen eye with the details of stuff in regards to making improvements, or adjusting things, or creating things. And I see you here with the Page of Pentacles in the future position, like you putting in the effort and the work towards something here. And because you're doing that, like things are coming together here, things are progressing here, or things are being built here, or being created. I want to say this too, if you've been looking for an opportunity, the Page of Pentacles in the future position is, you know, an opportunity here that you could be getting. So, but I see you I see you like knowing what it is that you want, going after it. It's something that fulfills you. You're doing things because it makes you feel good, and that's the passion, right? But the page of Pentacles, the Earth part, is like you doing the practical things that are necessary for you to develop things. And that's the Seven of Pentacles being here in the outcomes, like things coming together here. The Seven of Pentacles is a process of growth. It's not the full-on thing, but it's things that come together, growth that is happening here. And I think you'll be happy and pleased here with how something comes along here for you, Leo. You did pull the Knight of Wands here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, Knight of Wands is saying be bold, right? Be confident. Knight of Wands is all about self-determination, boldness, confidence, passion, enthusiasm, right? Taking the lead, taking the initiative here. Let's see. We're going to pull your Oracle cards, Leo. And then we'll jump into clarifying. Let's see here. All right, you pulled two cards here. You pulled this Void Off Course Moon Missing card. Okay, and then you pulled the 4th house card. It says Roots here. Both of these cards connecting to the archetype of the moon, connecting to our inner world, our emotions, how well rooted we feel within inside ourselves, how well, if we're happy, if we're enjoying things. The 4th house in astrology it's the house of it's the house that deals with the foundation, our roots. So it can deal with your personal life. But for you, Leo, I don't really necessarily feel like it's your personal life. It could be, but it's more so like your inner world. The 4th house is like how the roots of your inner world. And if they're integrated well, then you get that consistent rhythm of happiness and joy. But if there's things that have been causing problems and issues, it's like you don't get that consistent rhythm of happiness and joy, which makes a lot of sense why the Ace of Cups is here for the overall energy. It's like you're looking for that consistent rhythm of happiness and joy, right? And serenity and peace and spiritual and emotional fulfillment. And that's what I almost see, since it's like it's been missing, right? You have the Void Off Course Moon card. It's been missing. And so I think this is the week here to where you start to really put in the energy and the effort here to connect back to your roots. And that could be with family. That could be with, things going on in your personal life. But I think it's more so like an inner thing here for you, Leo, like connecting back to your own inner happiness, your own inner spiritual peace here. You pulled this Vanishing Mirror card. It says ego sublimation. Well, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Your sense of self and your identity has been changing or is going through a change. And I think at this time, things that you once identified with or things that you've done in the past maybe have brought you happiness, but in a way it's like something has been missing. And maybe it's your sense of self, like something's been changing with that. But this card does say that we're always going through a period of change. We're always constantly changing as human beings. Our sense of self is always changing. Sometimes we get so caught up in life or we get lost in life, or sometimes we resist that change to the point to where it can cause like an ego death, or an ego death can happen, and then we feel totally lost, right? Then we feel like totally unfulfilled. But if like we're allowing ourselves to change, right, and not get stuck in rigidity, then our sense of self can change more effortlessly. But I think here it's like with this Vanishing Mirror card, I mean, this is like a shattered mirror, right? So I think, I'm surprised I didn't pull any major arcana, but I think just your sense of self, just the way you've identified with things changing, and I think you're trying to find newer things or reconnect to things here, that will bring in that emotional happiness and that sense of fulfillment. You pulled Change. This card says change. It says wind. Y'all just think I'd be saying shit. Wind. The winds of change are here. But wind, the air element represents pleasant, but it also represents unpredictable change. It represents invigoration. You can say communication and all that stuff, stimulation. But I think there's been just so many changes, right, that you've been going through that now it's kind of like you're in this whole new process here, Leo, of like experimenting with things and just trying to see like, what it is that you like, what it is that you don't like. It could be frustrating at times, but this card is basically saying allow yourself to be light, to be able to change. Like think about a feather that blows in the wind. Right, it's easy by being light, by being light, having faith. 9 of Cups is the advice. It's easier for to adjust to change. But if you're like rigid and you're trying to hold on to certain things and you're not wanting to change and you're resisting it, it's going to be more harder. You pulled this believe in your power to manifest. It says breathe your creation into existence here. So this card's pretty straight to the point, right? And that's that Nine of Cups. Like I was saying, it's like the law of attraction. You know, it's like believing in your power to create, to manifest. I'm gonna see if I can fix this camera a little bit. Alright, no, I got some fucking negative Nancy in the comments. Oh, so why can't you just stay focused? I'm trying to fucking give you a good viewing experience. Anyways, but that Nine of Cups is a card of, you know, believing in your power to manifest. And it does with law of attraction and manifestation. And that's that Nine of Cups. You know, Nine of Cups is a Pisces energy, so it can deal with like compassion, self-compassion, forgiveness, and the ability to be able to dissolve emotional attachments. And I think some of these emotional attachments are like connected to like your old sense of self. And it's like, since that has changed, it's like, I don't know, this is almost like this energy here, Leo, of like maybe needing to forgive yourself or just allow yourself to be open to newer things or newer changes here, and look forward to them here. You pulled this Earth card. It says physical body, grounding, nurture, cultivate. And Earth kind of reminds me of the fourth house. It's the roots, right? The earth, the floor. And I think grounding could be something that helps you here, Leo, like making sure that you're grounding your energies. Now, me personally, one thing that is newer, like I've always known about it, but until like I started doing it, is like literally sometimes I go outside and I take my shoes off and I just walk on grass or stand on grass or stand on the ground. And I do it for, you know, at least 10 minutes. And that helps with just grounding and reconnecting, you know, back to your physical body, especially if you're finding yourself like being in an energy of just feeling ungrounded here. But I think it's important though to nurture yourself, take care of yourself with that Ace of Cups, because that's going to help you here, you know, find that sense of joy and happiness here, or just being grounded, right? Not being all over the place. But there's multiple ways to ground, right? You don't have to do that. I know that may be the hippie way, but you know, it works. Clarify the Ace of Cups here. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the overall energy. You pulled the Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, and you have the Seven of Pentacles here in your outcome, right? So this is, you know, I see you being satisfied here, emotionally finding joy and serenity with the growth of something here, and you being pleased with how something is coming along or how something is developing here. And I think also too, in your inner world, like there is this inner growth that's happening, right? Because you've been doing the work, or there's these inner shifts going on. The Seven of Pentacles is like, okay, now growth is starting to happen, and now there's some stability happening here. And that Ace of Cups is, you know, it's ushering in like the positive emotion. Clarify the Seven of Wands in your current energy. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, I see you very much being in an energy of wanting to be disciplined. Three of Pentacles is the work of the master, right? It deals with channeling our mind, body, soul, and spirit into our work, or you can say mind, body, soul. But the Three of Pentacles calls forth when it's like it's time to come up with structures and a blueprint, right? To be able to do things, right? Especially if there's anything here, because the Three of Pentacles is it's the work of the master. It's someone who is gifted and talented, but if he doesn't have an outlet or a structure for his work to come through, then nothing's ever going to happen. And so I see you in an energy right now here, Leo, to where you're very much in this energy of like, okay, I want structure. I want to focus on creating an outlet, and like I want to be disciplined, and I want to like keep going here and keep building things. Clarify the Knight of Cups in the challenge. You pulled the Strength card here, which is you, Leo. I think at this time, again, it's like you're trying to find that courage and that inner strength here to continue on here, right? By being vulnerable, opening up, moving in the direction of your happiness. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the future. You have the Hierophant here. Also, I see you here getting the resources. If you've been needing resources here to get started with your endeavors, Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant is something coming along here that allows you to further your endeavors here. But I'm also seeing here that the Hierophant is connected to communities and groups. Communities and groups here. So there could be something that you purchase in regards to, maybe like some type of community or group, or this is you putting out something for others, right? If you have your own community or group or something like that. I do see that here with the Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. But I do see you finally being able to make the right adjustments here, and that allows things to keep developing. Here. Clarify this Knight of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of. He pulled the Knight of Wands. He pulled the double clarification here. So again, I think you're just being encouraged here to be bold, be courageous, take action, be confident here. Express yourself, express your will. Clarify the Nine of Cups as the advice. Pull the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the outcome. You pull the Ten of Wands. Yep, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. There's still more work to be done, right? Fucking camera. There's still more work to be done, right? But growth is happening. Things are coming along, right? And the Ten of Wands is the burden of choice. It's the burdens we take on, the responsibilities we take on when it comes to the things that we believe in, the things that we want to create and build, right? So that's the Ten of Wands. And so the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like you're doing the work that is necessary here to keep, that's going to help you cultivate and grow things. Some of you, I see you teaching in a school, Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant, or you being part of a school here. Because the Hierophant could be the teacher, the guide, the mentor, the ruler of the sacred knowledge that people are looking for. All right, Leo, let's see here. You pulled this Albatross card. It says Earth, Endurance, Journey, Hope. Yeah, a lot of energy about grounding at the 4th house, roots here, moon here. I think it's important to have faith. The Hierophant can talk about our beliefs and our values and our morals and our principles that we live by, that give us strength, that give us direction, that allow us to know what's morally right and what's not morally right. Just a way of understanding and being able to, that guides us through life. And I think at this time you're encouraged here to rely upon your faith, have the endurance, stick with your journey here, and be hopeful. And I didn't even get to the advice. The Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups is an energy of hopefulness, content, satisfaction, abundance, emotionally feeling fulfilled, right? And feeling like everything is going to work out, right? It's being in that positive energy. And then the Seven of Cups is everything's going to work out in regards to how I'm going to attract my desires. Seven of Cups. Because the Seven of Cups is desire and the imagination and the things that you're envisioning, the type of emotional experiences in which you're wanting to attract. You're attracting emotional experiences to you based upon where you're at mentally and emotionally. And so by getting yourself in an energetic state of abundance and happiness and peace and joy, that's what you'll get reflected back to you. But if you're in an energy of negativity, defensiveness, rage, anger, like you're going to get that back. Right? I'm pretty sure you already know that. But anyways. So that's what I got for you, Leo, in your weekly reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. From there, you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and also hit the notification button bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Otherwise than that, Leo, I wish you the best, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye, Leo.